are still very funny people. And I want to go ahead and start the show with the very first of the group to win Funniest Person in Eugene. When I met Hannah Bradford, she was smart, funny, and just enough of a smartass for me to know I was going to love her. So let's bring a great round of applause for Hannah Bradford.
The mics are different now than they were back then. And oh my gosh, I think there's like 8 people in this room I don't know. She avoided saying I was the oldest winner, but I am the oldest winner. I'm sure they put me up first so I could get home by my bedtime. It's been a long time since I was up here. And now I'm menopausal, so my memory is on vacation. So when what's-her-face over there called me about this tonight, I was like, I won? Woo! Because I totally forgot. It was a really exciting time, you know. It means nothing when you're menopausal. So there are good things about being menopausal. I've forgotten most of them, but well, there's the irritability. That's the best part. You know, at this time in my life, I want to be irritable. There are some things, though, about menopause that they don't tell you until now. Like, everybody knows your boobs are gonna fall, right? But mine are falling at different rates of speed. So I got one that's kind of pointing, and the other one's kind of, and it's like a 35-degree angle. It's, you know, I'm brushing my teeth, and all of a sudden I'm like, it's ridiculous. It's like when a car's coming towards you and the headlights aren't ridiculous. Occasionally I get self-conscious about it, because like when it's really cold and it's noticeable, you know, I'm talking to somebody and I notice I just kind of do the lean. Because, you know, if I'm slanty anyway, you're not really going to notice the difference. The other thing that happens when you're menopausal is you get these 10-inch chin hairs that sprout up overnight, don't they? And the worst part of it is your eyes are gone, so you can't see them. So I'm going around thinking I look pretty good. And, you know, I see someone I know and they're like, hey, Hannah, how are you doing? And I'll be like, well, is something wrong, you know? And I do the legs. I think we're noticing the other thing. No, nothing's wrong. And I never know what the deal is until I see my daughter. You can always count on your daughter to tell you what's wrong with your looks. And mine can usually do it in like 3 words or less. She's like, Mom, tweezers, step. The other thing that happens with menopause is you go through menopause and it's even harder to lose weight. Now, I think that's kind of a design flaw. I mean, I understand during the childbearing years we need extra reserves and all that, but it seems like once we're past that, that they could just build in something that kind of kicks in the metabolism so you can enjoy your twilight years without dieting. But it doesn't work that way. In fact, my doctor recently told me that my metabolism is burned out. I don't know what I ever did to my metabolism to burn it out. It's not like I've been running any marathons or anything. But apparently it's burned out. So I'm like, well, I could take my metabolism to Hawaii for a couple of weeks. You know, doctor's orders. But he said, no, Hannah, it's not rest that you need to work out. So that seems mean. To do to your burned out metabolism, it's kind of like, oh, you're burned out? Well, get up and go, and go. mega, you know? It just doesn't seem right. So the bottom line is, and no pun intended, the bottom line is I'm gonna have to find a diet to go on this year, and I'm looking for something I haven't done before, which really does limit the possibilities. Last year I went on the Atkins plan, of course, with the rest of America. Just a minute. This is fair on my diet. Straight vodka. No. No, I went on the Atkins plan, and you know, we got all carbophobic, you know, and they're bringing the bread over to your table, and you're like, oh my God, get that bread away from me. Oh, but give me that pat of butter. That's the biggest problem with the Atkins plan, isn't it? I mean, you can have butter, but what the hell are you going to spread it on? There's a lot of diet pills coming out this year. We're back to that, you know. There's that trim spa plan. I was thinking about that, going on that, till I saw Anna Nicole Smith. You saw her, didn't you? That's when I realized that she's actually been on the trim spa and crack plan. I don't think that's gonna work for me. Then there's that leptoprin. When is a diet pill worth $153? Somebody's seen it. I don't know, when it makes dinner for you. And I think it should clean up afterwards. And I think it should give you regular orgasms. And it's getting... I think I just accidentally implied that my husband's worth $153. I'm sorry, honey. You are not worth $153. Oh yeah, don't worry about my husband. He's a strong man. He's been married to me for 25 years. Truly. We celebrated our 25th anniversary in December, and actually some friends of ours gave us these dolls that represent us 25 years ago. And I just thought it was the right thing to do to work up a little reenactment of our meeting. And I'd like to perform it for you now. This is me, in case you can't tell. No, I looked pretty much exactly like this 25 years ago. That was before the tragic accident when the safe fell on my head and smushed me down and out. And made me into a brown-eyed Jew. Actually, my husband does look a little like this, only with genitals. Otherwise, no 25 years. So, this is the reenactment of when we were first introduced to each other. It was December 1978. Scene 1. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, it was sure nice to meet you. Yeah, nice. Whoa, why am I so drawn to her? Must run away. Oh, he's cute and available. Run, danger, danger, run as fast as you can. My knees would have been back then. Scene 2. Oh, it's you. Yeah, me. Well, we could go eat some dinner or something. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Well, that was nice. Yeah, nice. Stop. Must think with head. Oh, we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. It would be foolish. Stupid. Ridiculous. Crazy. Christmas? Well, I'm Jewish, but okay. And see. It really is great, though, to be at this phase of our life, and the kids are grown. I'm really excited tonight that both my kids are here. My son is here with his beautiful, lovely, sweet, charming girlfriend. And my daughter is here with her boyfriend. No, I'm not here to say anything against him or anything. It's just that he's a redneck. And I'm not trying to insult him. He says that about himself, so I'm just kind of learning what that is. Like, he has these funny sayings that he says that no one understands except other rednecks. Like he says, I'm gonna jump on that like a chicken on a June bug. I don't know what that means. But it better not be a reference to my daughter. He calls his dog son. There you go, son. Shake it off, son. And that dog does look a lot like him. He has a t-shirt that says, "Get her done." Which also better not be a reference to his daughter when I think about it. And the way I really know that he's a redneck is that he deep fries everything. Everything. I think he keeps a deep fryer kind of cranked up just in case some food comes his way that would be tastier if it was extra crispy. So like on Thanksgiving, he deep fried the turkey. He took his mashed potatoes and made them into a ball, deep fried that. Green bean casserole, the jello mold, the pumpkin pie, everything. I think the pumpkin melted, but that crust was really crunchy. But the thing he's taught me that's good is that I had stereotyped rednecks, and he's taught me something about that. I thought that they were all conservative assholes, and he's not. He's a liberal asshole. No, he's not an asshole, but I'm glad we agree politically, because that would be tough for me if we didn't. And I know we do, because on election night we went over there, and he had made himself a t-shirt. He's crafty. He put the letters on himself, and his shirt said, "Bush is a poo-poo head." And that was cool. The only problem with it was that he didn't sew the letters on very well, just like one stitch per letter or something. And I think he deep fried them before he put them on there, because the dog kept coming in and grabbing them and like ripping them off of his shirt and going off to chew them. "Here goes, son, have an H." Anyway, by the end of election night, we were watching returns, his shirt actually said, "Us is poo." Which, by the end of that night, was actually true. So, between him and the dog, there's a brain there somewhere. Anyway, I gotta say, even if he's a redneck, it's okay. As long as he's good to my daughter and he doesn't deep fry her, I guess he might someday be worth $153. That's my time. Thanks, you guys. You're great.
Hannah Bradford,